Guys, FN Plushies here. We are doing a time lapse of installing the alarms back onto the board because I was doing some maintenance on them for the next system tests. So yeah, ignore my messy hair, just and I'm already running out of storage, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. But so I got just a bunch of these wires here just hanging, so I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall these alarms onto their boards, including the pull station and pretty much everything. So you'll get to see a little time lapse of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and start doing it. Now, as we see here, we have the board on, but now we just need to put in the wires, and I might have put in the board a little bit too, well, the bracket a little bit too tight, so I'm gonna go ahead and start fixing that a little bit. So now I fixed the board so it doesn't look, oh I'm sorry, the bracket, so it doesn't look like it's being bent. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the wiring and then install the other alarm. So now the Gentex Commander 3 bracket is now officially wired in. It looks a bit messy, but it's how it makes it work as it is. So make sure it's on the right tone, which it is. So we can go ahead and plug it back in. And done. Actually, I should probably change it to its original tone, but I'll do that in System Test 6. So now we gotta do the EST Genesis. That one is incredibly painful to do, but let's do it. Alright, so here the Genesis is all wired up, but now time for the hard part is installing it onto its back box. So let's do it. So now we have the EST Genesis onto the board, and now we can go ahead and put on its cover. I know it's a bit wobbly, but it's only because of these tacks that hold the boards in place. I mean, the boxes in place. So, what's now we have left is the pull station and the Spectre alert. So you see, the Spectre alert has to be taped onto the terminals, directly onto them. So, it's going to be a bit difficult. So, I'm going to skip to that scene by using a bit of some slick magic. So let's do that. And there we go. Spectre alert is now up and running. So all we have to do is the Firelight BG12. But just to show, there it is. Wires are in place. So now we just put the Firelight BG12 onto the board and on its back box, which is right here. Wire it in, and then we are good for system test 6. I was about to say 5. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, now the board is officially backed up. Pull station is working, and now for the fun part, we are going to turn on power to the system. So 3, 2, 1. Now the system is activated, and we can get a little test. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure everything's actually in first. Yep, that's a problem. So let's fix that problem. I fixed the problem. It was the BG12 and its terminals. So, in System Test 6, you'll get to see these go off again. Now, we can end off the video with my lovely intro with a different song that is for cool occasions. Anyway, I have to go eat some dirt now. I'm joking. I'm being sarcastic. Anyway, see ya into the next video.